Um, but Heated Rivalry, actually such a great program in relation to being neurodivergent. Shane, one of the main characters, is autistic. Ilya, the other main character, is from a traumatic childhood. I would be on the fence and question whether Ilya is ADHD, because I know there's a lot of similarities between childhood trauma and ADHD, but there's a lot of stuff he does just for a reaction. And that is such a symptom. I'm just gonna fuck this bomb in here just to see a reaction. I'm just gonna say something controversial just to see a reaction. And the prime example is episode 6, when he wears the Boston Raiders t-shirt over to Shane's parents. What? They don't know they don't know I play for Boston. Yeah. That's just reaction to see how people are going to react to you, which is huge, which is very very apparent with the business of ADHD. I am obsessed with this because it's such an amazing love story. There is amazing sex scenes in it. Sweet Mother of Jesus. Like, who knew that I would enjoy two men? Yeah, I do. It's fabulous. And I've also commented that if you have no issue with the misogyny and the sexual scenes in Game of Thrones, which are 10 times worse, and you have issue with the 2 boys in Heated Rivalry, or 4 boys, because obviously Kip and Scott in episode 3, you're probably just homophobic. If you don't like those types of scenes in general, fair enough. But do the inner work. Let's look inside. But yeah. And a world of learning too. Episode 4, Hollander. When he says his first name, I didn't know what they were doing. I didn't know. I absolutely looked it up. Frotting. I made a reaction video to that. That is possibly one of the sexiest scenes I have ever watched in my entire life. Shane, Ilya, and then it just like Shane fucking hops up and ruins it all. Seriously, like, it's an education. It is an education. Episode 5 is possibly the greatest episode of TV of all time. And I have watched everything. The Sopranos, The Wire, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, Game of Thrones. I refuse to watch anything to do with Game of Thrones because I just think the gratuitous violence and sex is like blah. But that being aside, I have watched everything. And yes, episode 5, I stand by it. Greatest episode of TV of all time. Anyway, we'll talk more about Heated Rivalry because I'm not moving on from it anytime soon. If you have got a favourite song or a music playlist, music is a wonderful thing to change your environment. So I know that we have an issue with moving to point A and point B, and music can really change that. So if you have something to do and it should only take 15 minutes and you find that you're 20 minutes into it and you could be another 20 minutes, put a limit of time onto it. And you don't have to finish everything in one day. And use music as your reward, or put music on to, I don't want to say transform, to, there is a word for it, I can't think of it, to move from one task to the other. Please drop in the comments if you know what fucking word I'm looking for. To transform, to